going on with y'all, man? We back with another video. I hope all of y'all are having a blessed day, man. I hope y'all feeling good, living good, all that good stuff, man. I'm coming back at y'all with another video, all right? Before we can get into the video, man, my Instagram is in the description down below, okay? Make sure y'all follow me on my Instagram if you don't already. And feel free to DM me, man, if you guys need any advice or need anything, all right? So today's video, I wanted to just update you guys on life, you know what I mean? Just give y'all a quick little life update, give y'all a quick little update on my journey, what I've been doing, how I've been feeling, different things like that. And man, I wanted to really make this video about my weed journey, right? For everybody that's been watching me for a long time on my channel, you know that since 2020 I've been struggling on and off with smoking weed, you know what I mean, and just getting high. This video ain't to bash weed. This video ain't to tell you to stop smoking weed, but this video is to help all my people out there that's trying to stop, okay? If you're a person out there that's been struggling on your weed journey and you really want to stop smoking and you really want to better yourself and, you know, get sober again, this video is for you. But don't take this video like I'm just trying to tell you what to do or whatever. You can do whatever the hell you want to do. I'm just giving you my experience and trying to help those that do want to get sober. So since 2020, I've been on and off of weed. A lot of you guys know that. I will go like 2-3 days, you know, sober, and I'll smoke again. I'll tell myself that I'm done, and then 5 days later, I'll smoke again. You know, I'll stop for a week, then I'll smoke again. Like, I never really experienced having a full month or just a few months, even a year, just being completely sober. I always would go back to weed at some point, okay? And I just wanted to tell you guys, man, like right now, I'm on day 7 of no weed, okay? Now that might not be a long time for you guys, but for me, that is really good for me. You know what I mean? Because I'm a person that used to get high all the time. I used to buy apes damn near every day. I would roll up, I would wake up and smoke. Before I would eat, I would smoke. You know, it even got so bad to the point where like I couldn't my appetite was fucked up, like to the point where I couldn't eat without getting high. Like I can eat without being high, but I would get full real fast. I wouldn't be like, my appetite just wasn't there. I would have to force myself to eat food because I done smoked so much to the point where my body then got adjusted to eating when I was high. You know what I mean? And that's when I knew I had like some type of addiction to it. You know, that's when I knew that, you know, the weed was controlling me because I had to smoke in order to eat. I had to smoke in order to have fun and do certain things. I had to smoke before I went certain places. Like, I don't like living my life like that, man. And not only that, right, but when you add up all the money you spent over the years on just weed and things of that nature, you be like, damn, like I'm really just wasting a ton of money. It's so much money that I could have saved and you know, put, you know, towards something else, you know, but instead I was just getting high. And, you know, one of the realizations I came to that really forced me to stop smoking is when you don't got your life together, bro, like the worst thing you can be doing is celebrating. Like that's one of the things that I just don't be getting with a lot of people, man. Like even like for like in my city, I be looking around and I just be seeing a bunch of guys that just don't got their shit together. They ain't got nothing, you know, to their name, but they out here at the bar every Saturday, making sure they buying bottles, making sure they getting high, you know. And I'm not judging nobody or nothing like that because I was that same person, you know, just not having my shit together, you know, not focused on what I need to be focused on, but I always got me some weed. You know, that's one thing that motherfuckers that don't got their shit together got. If they ain't got one thing, they got them some weed. You know, and I was one of them people. You know, I would get high and run away from all my problems, man, because I didn't like things that was going on in my life. I didn't like how my life was going. I didn't, you know, I was running away from my problems, man. And when you got a bunch of things that you're not happy with in your life, the main thing that you be trying to do is cope with it, and you'll run to your vices, you know. And some people vices is liquor, some people vices is weed, some people vices is pornography, some people vices is chasing chicks and going to the bar trying to, you know, bring a female home. Like the worst thing a man can do, you know, when he doesn't have his shit together is have vices, man. You do not want to be running away from your problems, man. At some point in your life, you're going to have to look in the mirror and face those demons, dog. Like, and I'm telling you, once you do them, once you face your demons and once you just, like, once you face your demons and you handle the problems at hand, everything will get better, bro. You know what I mean? But you can't keep running away from your problems. At some point, you're going to have to be strong enough to let go of anything that's not serving your purpose. You know, you have to be able to let go and grow and evolve into a better person. That's what life is all about, growing and evolving. You know what I mean? And that's all I'm trying to do, man. And for the past year, for the past 2-3 years, you know, I just been depressed as fuck, stressed out, you know what I mean? because I just been like, I know I can do better. I know I got more in me. You know what I mean? I know what I'm supposed to be doing. You know what I mean? I know exactly what I'm supposed to be doing to get ahead. I know exactly what I'm supposed to be doing to get to where I need to be. But I got all these vices and different things in my life that's just been taking control of me, bro. And at some point, you got to take back control. At some point, you got to take back your life and grind for what you know you deserve. You feel me? And sometimes that takes letting go of the weed. Sometimes that takes letting go of people. Sometimes that takes letting go of family members and different things like that. Like, don't be afraid to let go of who you used to be in order to be somebody that you want to be. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta let go of that old shit. Sometimes you gotta let go and become this new person. And a part of you becoming a new person is letting go of all the bad baggage that's been holding you back for so long. And weed was one of the things that's been holding me back for so long, because I would always run to it whenever I had a bad day. I would always run to it whenever I was stressed. I would always run to it whenever I was dealing with something. You know what I mean? And it got to the point where it just wasn't serving me no more, bro. Like, it just wasn't serving me no more. And I think this is probably the first time that I ever like let go of weed and I don't crave it and I don't want to do it again. Like, all the other times I quit, like, I knew I was gonna come back at some point. But like, I'm at a point now where I'm just like done, bro. Like, I'm tired of being tired. I'm tired of living the same lifestyle. Like, I know exactly what I need to do to get to where I need to be. And that's what it is. And I'm 7 days clean. And one of the things I have noticed, with me just being sober, is I think more clearly. I woke up early and I was writing down video ideas. Like, I'm a lot more productive. Like, when I was smoking a lot, I was always tired and sleepy and shit like that. Like, and a part of it is because of the weed I was smoking, of course. But I noticed when you smoke a lot, you always tired throughout the day. You don't really have energy. And one thing that weed makes, like, for me at least, this is all my experience in my opinion. One of the things I've noticed from smoking weed for a very long time is it make you comfortable with your situation. Like, you can be broke as fuck and not have nothing to your name. As long as you got that weed, like, you don't feel it takes away your urgency to get up and do shit. That's what it is. Like, it take away your urgency. Like, when you sober, when you sober and your life not put together, like, you just more urgent. You got that drive to get up and change whatever it is that you have a problem with in your life. When you smoking a lot, it's like you just content. Like, you don't really give a fuck. Like, weed make you not really care. Like, it's like, all right, I'm broke. I don't give a fuck. As long as I got my weed, I'm cool. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just didn't like that feeling, bro. I didn't like that feeling. And on top of that, I'm in the midst of, trying to find, higher paying jobs and stuff like that. And, in order to get higher paying jobs, you got to be willing to pass these drug tests and stuff. So that's another reason I stopped. And I just want to just be better, man. I just want to be better. I want to get rid of everything that was holding me back. And I just want to become a new person, man. And that's what I'm doing. And I've replaced the bad habit with a good habit. Instead of me getting high every day and doing all that, smoking, I go to the gym. I'm in the gym every day. Every day I'm in the gym. Sunday, I have my cheat days and I have my rest day. But other than that, I'm in the gym every single day, man. Grinding, lifting weights, just trying to be better, trying to look better. My physique is getting more on point. I got more energy. I'm eating healthier. I'm just doing everything that I never thought I would be able to do. I'm slowly becoming that man that I always wanted to be, man. I'm slowly becoming that. Just last Sunday, I went to church. I was always against church my whole life. I always was against church. I always thought that church was just like a program in place, or whatever the case. I always have my opinions on it or whatever. But I was like, you know what? Let me go to church. Let me go to church and see what I can get out of it. And I enjoyed it, surprisingly. I had a good time. I learned a lot, and I went to a church where it was easy for me to understand what they was talking about. It was like the music was really good. Like, it was a vibe. That was my first time ever going to a church that I actually enjoyed. You know what I mean? Like, I actually enjoyed it. The way they had it set up, it was just easy to understand what they was saying. It was dope, And that's what I'm doing, man. I'm just slowly becoming the person that I always wanted to be, and I'm putting God first, and I'm allowing God to strengthen me and help me become the man I need to be, man. And a part of me being I know I keep saying a lot in this video. I'm sorry. A part of me, being an influencer and being a role model, I got to be willing to be the best version of myself. I can't be on YouTube teaching people how to be the best version of themselves if I'm not the best version of myself. I can't be teaching people on YouTube all this different stuff of behind the scenes. I'm not right and I'm not doing what I need to do. You know what I mean? So that's just that. That's my journey, man. My appetite is back to normal. You know, I don't need to get high to eat now. My appetite is back to how it was before I smoked. You know, I get hungry on, like regular now. Everything is regular. I'm back to normal. My mind is more clear. I feel better. And this is only day 7. You know what I mean? I don't crave weed. You know, I just smelled weed before I got in the house. I didn't like, oh, I want to smoke weed. You know, like when I see people smoking or I smell it, it doesn't make me want to smoke. Like I'm at a point now where I'm finally like, I'm done. Like I'm cool. Like I don't need to be high. You know what I mean? And you know, when you ain't got your life together, the worst thing you can be doing is celebrating failure. Like what are you celebrating? What are you getting high for if you broke? Your mama bills is due. You know what I mean? The bills is through the roof. You can't help pay no bills. You can't do shit. Like it's no reason to be smoking when your life is in shambles, bro. It's no reason to be drinking when your life is in shambles. There's no reason to be chasing chicks when your life is in shambles. As a man, you need to put yourself first, and you need to face your demons and handle your fucking business. Okay? Like at some point you gotta stop being a bitch. At some point you gotta really do the things that you say you're gonna do, bro. You can't keep going year after year saying you're gonna do shit and never do it. You feel me? And I just got tired of just living like that, man. So that's that, you know. The only thing I can say, you know, the downside of getting sober is your sleep. You're gonna start having weird, like, because when I used to smoke a lot, I didn't have no dreams. You know, you may notice when you smoke you don't get dreams, but when you get sober again, you gonna get nightmares, man. I be having like weird ass dreams, weird nightmares, me getting ate by fucking sharks and all type of weird shit, bro. Like none of my dreams be making no sense, but that's the only downside I would say about, you know, getting sober is the nightmares is just through the roof, bro. I haven't had a nightmare in about like a day or two, but you know, they definitely be coming. So that's probably it. That's probably the only downside, man, depending on how much weed you did smoke. You know, I wasn't like an insane smoker, but I did smoke every day, at least a joint or two a day. You know what I mean? And that's my journey, man. And hopefully I can help somebody out there watching. If you're a person out there watching that want to quit smoking weed and you want to get sober, it don't even got to be weed. It can be drinking, it can be liquor, it can be cigarettes, whatever it is that you're addicted to, man. Like let's get on our grind and let's stay sober, let's stay focused, and let's just dial in and chase our dreams and focus on our goals and do what we need to do to get ahead, bro. And I hope that helps somebody out there with this video. If you've been struggling with marijuana, you know, come on, man, we can do this shit, y'all. I love y'all, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe. If you're new, comment down below your experience. Comment down below if you've been struggling. If so, how long you've been struggling. Comment down below, man. I love y'all. I'm out.